And now we have an informal demo by Akshith, who's going to show us the current progress of the UnWorkshop code, the so-called mass scalable collaborative decision-making project from law.mit.edu. And he's been working hard implementing it in Node.js and Heroku, and with some MongoDB and front-end magic. So actually, thanks again for everything you've been doing so far, and love to get a walkthrough.
Thank you, Reza. Thank you. Sure. So let me start. Yeah, my screen's already being shared, and yeah. So this is just a prototype of the whole scalable ideation platform. And okay, let me start. Right now, you can see here there's a home. There are 3 different stages that are here. First, let me log in. So log in. You can log in with your GitHub as well as Google. So yeah. So here you can see a new admin thing that's come over here, and an account. So account gives me my account details that I fetched from GitHub. And admin here basically gives me admin dashboard access. So this admin is basically have added the email that I've signed in with to the list of admins for this application. So that way I'll be able to see this admin. A regular user who's signing in will not see the admin dashboard and will be able to see only the other options that are available, right? And now let me go to list of all users. So here basically you can see a list of all the users who signed in, right? And back again. So state selection. So we have different phases of this whole process, and here the numbers for every stage, and each stage has multiple steps. So right now it's at 0 step, and let me actually split my screen so that we have both admin dashboard and the other things together. Right. So yeah, so we have the admin dashboard here. Now if you look at this, here if I click on any of these things, it won't let me get into that that page, because we are still at stage 0. And now the admin sets which stage we are in. Right now we are in stage 1, and it says pilot proposal gather. So basically we can gather ideas for the pilot proposal. So given a title, say just sample title 1, sample blob 1, and sample 1. So I've submitted, and next again let's submit another pilot proposal. So I just make this 2, and 2, submit. Right. So right now we have 2 proposals in the system, and let's proceed to the further stage. And now you can see if I just proceed to the further stage, it gets me back to my home page, and I'm not allowed to rate. Only when the admin sets the next stage, you're allowed to go to the next stage. So let's go to the next stage here, and you have pilot proposal rate. So this stage basically you have the proposals which are displayed to you, and you can rate the proposal based on as per this thing. You can actually rate the proposal. So let me give this a 3 and this one a 5. Right? Sorry, submit, and a 5, submit. Cool. And now let's go to the next stage, which is filtering. So 3, set 3, and filter. So this filter action is available only for the admin. So the admin, what the admin sees is, he sees the list of all the proposals that are sorted by the rating, right? And then he gets to choose one of those. So once he's done choosing, on the MongoDB entry, you have a field called selected, which becomes true, right? And now this basically goes on to the next stage. So let's go to 4. Stage 4. Stage 4 is technical implementation gathering. So technical implementation, again, you can get on details. So label 1, sample tool 1, and submit. Let's make another one. Submit. Another one. And again, here, stage 5. Stage 5 is rating. Just a second. Sorry, that was technical completion rating. Yeah. So you have, again, here you have all the technical implementations here, and you get to rate different, all the users participating. So what happens in the rating process is that I forgot to tell you earlier. There are like multiple ideas that is getting into the system. You have hundreds of participants giving ideas, right? So all these are distributed in such a manner that statistically all the proposals have the equal amount of chances of getting rated, right? So that's how it is distributed randomly to all the participating users, and the users put in their rating. So I submit, and then I submit, and I give it a 1, right? Okay, now proceed to next stage, 6. So here you have a filter. So as you can see, it's again filtered here, as in it's sorted, and you get the highest on top, the lowest on bottom. You can select the one you want to proceed, and yes. So
I think Doug wants to do some rating also.
yeah, Diza?
Yeah, I think the dog is wants to do some ratings. Sounds like he's saying number 5, number.
Right. Okay. So that was the rating in this step, and then the same process basically repeats for n number of stages you have. So let's go to the last stage, which is collision rules, and here that's stage 7. We have a 7. So that's gather title. Okay. Right. Done. So again, for this, we go into the rating process, which is stage 8, and stage 8 allows you for rating. Sorry, this. Then you rate a 5, and then let's get this 2, right? And then the next step, which is 9, you can set 9. So outcome filter, again sorted. Let's select this. That's over. So 10, the final stage. And you'll be able to see the result of every stage by clicking on the result option down here. Oh, so this was the result of the final stage that we had obtained, right? So that's this. So in the next, actually there are a few things that are a bit left out because the whole UI change. So once the UI changes up, the JSON responses you're seeing, they're actually pretty neat UIs that you'll be seeing, something like a pop-up kind of this thing, where all these informations are given to you. So that'll be done soon, and also one final page which lists out outcomes of every stage. right? Giving you a summary of the entire process. Yeah.
Let me see. And where's the summary of the entire process page? Can you show that again, please?
No, that's not there yet. Right now, what's happened is I've just implemented a result for each specific this thing, and not the entire summary. So the entire summary, I'll just be taking all the responses from 1, 2, and 3, and then putting out in that. So that page is not up yet, but in the next iteration will be there. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yep, but it's in the Mongo database, so like we could look at.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. Please continue, or whatever, or close, or sorry to interrupt.
So that's it, and yeah. So you can, after you're done with the process, you can log out and you're done. Basically, yeah. That's it. That's all, Tasva.
You get applause. You're welcome. Yeah, I'll do another. I'll send you one of those emoji A+s again. Great demo. I feel that you've captured, the MVP, the minimum viable type, maybe rather than product, needed to test it and start getting feedback. And I know I think what we're calling dynamic form, issue,
right?
And you're just in the midst of implementing as part of the migration to Mongo from what we had before is important. But I think you were able to quickly adapt and adopt the brainstorm we had, which is, well, can we just kind of fake it till we make it, and at least optically show the things for the end user that we need, which is honestly not so different from what we've been doing up to now. Way that kind of good. So I feel like you made it. I mean, do you feel that what you've seen here, if we had like you, me, and Gabby, able to admin it at the same time, that we could use this with 50 people testing it? I mean, it looked like we could, but what do you think?
Yes, we could definitely do that. It's pretty. I think it'll easily support 50 users. Yes, at a time.
Okay, and they can log in with Facebook. Excuse me, wash my mouth. With GitHub or Google now. So this, great. Frankly, it would be Google for the most part for what we're doing that involves Hank. So okay, this is very good. And looking forward, then, let's see. For if Gabby and I and others wanted to download this, as I think we will for this Tuesday, I think we'll want to hack on it with other people, Jason Walsh, perhaps others. And so we'll want to replicate in our environments and probably actually create, Heroku instances as well, because that's a full life cycle. Where do we need to be on documentation? Like how close is the existing documentation for what we need? Where's the gap?
So the existing documentation is basically tells you to it asks you to set up the node part where you set up the node application is pretty much the same thing, right? But in the older version, we had a Postgres database that was on the backend. So that part is going to change. So now there's Mongo. So there'll be steps for Mongo, and so backend that's pretty wonderful. So basically, application wise, there's no major changes.
Yeah. Okay. And, will it be obvious where you're like Bootstrap and other front end stuff is, or is that like tucked away in Heroku, or are you pushing all of that kind of like from like the same authoritative GitHub repo? So if we were to fork it or work out of that repo in a branch, we'd be up to date on everything you've got, or has it like splintered off?
Right. So what I've done is I haven't pushed it to the remote repo yet, because there were a lot of changes this time, and if I push it to that, there'd be a lot of merge conflicts and things like that. So what I've done is I've branched out on my local system, and what I screencasted is the code on my local system, right? So what I'd be doing is I'd be the new branch I'm on, I'll come with the changes, update the documentation on the branch, and push the new branch to GitHub.
Got it. Okay, so I'm on our GitHub, repo now, and wondering like where which branch should I be looking at to see what you've got there?
It's not. I haven't pushed it to the remote yet. It's all on.
Oh,
the
that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Right.
So, okay, I mean, do you mind doing that, or is there a reason that you wouldn't do that, to like, make a branch for what you've got now and make it available?
Yeah, I can do that, but I don't, because there's not much documentation with respect to the newer code. So it's not. I don't think it's that useful. But once I was thinking, once the documentation is ready, I'll just push the whole thing together, and that'll be probably tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Cool? Great. Okay. So that sounds great. So for those of you that are wondering what on earth we're talking about, I'll just go screen share, and then we'll wrap this up. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, and I'm screen sharing. Present to everyone. Okay. Can you see this? Yes, you probably can. All right. So this is the GitHub repository for Collab Academy. Hey, look at how much. Look, I can actually make this much bigger. That's better. Huh. I had no idea you could do that. Okay, great. I'll do it like that from now. So here is the Collab Academy GitHub organization where we're hosting this stuff, and the repository we're looking for is UnWorkshop. And when you push it, which branch will you push it? Do you want to just make a new one?
Yeah, I'll be making a new one. Yeah.
Okay, so it'll just be a new branch, push it. And then forever it's worth, on the GitHub pages, branches where we are presenting, oops, not that, the UnWorkshop, what you call it, UnWorkshop website for the project right now. And
right.
Kind of slowly be updating this documentation accordingly. And so if you are out there and you're not on a project team already seeing this, which is the main purpose of this video, and you're just interested in it, come on over to the GitHub repo and feel free to jump in. And there's a variety of ways you can do that. And there's also always a sign-up page that you can access at law.mit.edu under law.mit.edu/contact. And by all means, join the hack and help us build this out. So I'll stop the broadcast.